Recently, I was on the Bob and Brad YouTube channel answering questions people had about their aches and pains. You can watch that YouTube video in the link below. It lasts for about an hour, hour and 10 minutes. That'll take you over to the Bob and Brad YouTube channel. We didn't get to all of the questions, and so I'm now answering the remaining questions that we weren't able to get to make sure that everyone got the help that they needed. So this one is from Mainly Pilates. And they say, why does my back absolutely kill when I wake up and I have to do stretches to even get out of bed? But by the time I've walked the dogs, moved around a bit, it's fine. Thank you. So why would this be happening? Well, first of all, we have to understand why you're having back pain in the first place to be able to answer this question. I've made a couple videos. Here's one that you can watch that helps you understand my take on back pain. So a really quick test to understand why you're having back pain is simply to lie down on your back with your legs straight for about 30 seconds and then bend your knees for 30 seconds. One of those positions should feel much better for your back. In 99% of cases that I have found with people with chronic back pain, most people will feel, their backs will feel much better when their knees are bent rather than when they're straight. So let's go back to this example of this person sleeping. Well, this also depends on what position they're sleeping in. And also, we don't know whether their back pain is on one side of their back, for instance, the left side or the right side, or whether this is a central back issue. If it's a central back issue, then this test helps explain what's going on here. What the test has just shown you is that your back feels better when your knees are bent, which means that your back is flatter in this position. And when your legs are straight, your back is more arched in that position. So what you're telling me, or what you're discovering about your back, is that, oh, my back feels better when it's less arched or flatter. So something about your sleeping then is causing your back to arch more. Then you simply want to roll up a towel or get a small pillow or something and put it underneath your knees when you're sleeping and lying on your back at night. This will remove a lot of that arching stress that's causing your back to hurt the next morning. And if you can't do that all night long, if, say, you get up to pee in the middle of the night and you've got a couple more hours left to sleep to go, then put that towel there those last 2 hours. Those last hour or two during sleep are the critical ones for alleviating a lot of this pain, likely. And then especially if you are a stomach sleeper, stomach sleeping would be the absolute worst position to sleep in if you found that your back hurts more when it's arched, because stomach sleeping causes the back to arch more. However, it doesn't mean that you have to give up stomach sleeping. All you would want to do is put a pillow underneath your chest, which will allow the hip joints to flex and take that stress off your back. So try that if you're a stomach sleeper too. What would be another reason that would cause this back pain to occur? So one of the most common contributors to pain happening in the back when it's arched is because of tight thigh muscles. And stretching the thigh muscles before you go to bed could help you wake up the next morning without the pain, because the thigh muscles attach into the pelvis here, in the front of the pelvis. And so when they are tight, they tend to pull the pelvis forward, causing the low back to arch more. And so stretching those before you go to bed might be just the key that you need to wake up without any pain as well. All right, so let's say that your back pain really is on one side of your back. For instance, let's say it's right low back pain. Typically what's happening with one-sided back pain or sciatic pain is that the pelvis on that side is resting higher and the rib cage is resting lower. I talk about this in this video. Well, if you sleep on your side, usually the knees are bent like this. Putting a pillow underneath, let's say you have a right side back pain and you sleep on your right side. So put a pillow underneath your right ankle. That will lift the ankles up and you can see what happens to the pelvis. The more the ankles come up, the more that right side opens. So that could be something that could help you quite a bit. The other thing that you can do is put a pillow underneath the rib cage or a folded up towel so that the rib cage doesn't sink down so much. And that holds the spine in more of a neutral position rather than allowing it to go into a side bending position. Chances are what you're doing during the day is contributing to this pattern happening. I recently wrote a book called Pain Patterns. It just won a national award that addresses back, sciatic, and SI joint pain primarily. And I believe it would be a big game changer for you to finally really uncover the other larger reasons that this is happening. It's not just because of sleeping, it's because of the body that you're bringing to bed that then wakes up with pain. So there are things happening throughout the day that you're unaware of that are contributing to this back pain in addition to the sleeping. I strongly recommend that you read the book. The second half is a workbook so you can actually test yourself and figure out where your problems are, and I show you how to fix those. And I've made videos of all of the tests and the exercises that are found in that section on my Rick Olderman website too. If you have aches or pains yourself and would like answers to those, please leave them in the comments below and I'll do my best to make a video for you to help you out. Otherwise, feel free to like, subscribe, and share this video.